Let me give you one more wind story. Not long ago, a month ago, I had a trailer truck load of river silt dumped in my front yard. It's, I guess, 13, 14, 15 yards of dirt. It's a mound of dirt. And I had it dumped there because I want to take the dirt. I put it in my little buggy that I pull behind my lawnmower, and it has a little dump mechanism on it. So I just take it to the holes in the yard, and I just dump the dirt, and over time that river silt just melts, and it just makes the yard flat. That's a big pile of dirt for one little old fella like me. And so I've been just constantly every day, every other day, just doing a couple of wheelbarrow fulls and just going dump it. It just takes so long. Y'all know what I'm talking about? I heard this story about what happened in June of this year. There was a dust storm in the Sahara desert. I knew what I was talking about. I was just on the wrong story. You got to read between the lines with me. And I heard, and this was not a local dust storm, because there are local, regional dust storms. A wind began to pick up the sand in that desert, and it carried it over 5,000 miles to a completely different place. It was picked up by the wind, deposited into the currents that travel across the Atlantic, and it was dispersed. Some of it reached here. They calculate it was 182 million tons of dirt picked up by a wind and carried over 5,000 miles. I got up the other morning, I saw my dirt pile, I'm like, shit, I can't even get this little old dirt pile moved, and my God can pick up. Because in Amos 4:13, the Bible says he created the winds. He's the one that when Jonah was running in the wrong direction, he sent a wind. Not only he sent a wind, he sent a whale. Please obey the wind. Don't end up in the whale. That's stinky. That's way down. You done denied the Lord way too long. The Lord wants to have his way in your life. 182 million metric tons of dirt. It's worth nothing, but God's going to move it because he has a purpose for it. That's over 700,000 trailer truck loads of dirt. And you might say, well, that's a waste. Where did it go? Scientists said this. A lot of it was dispersed in the Amazon tropical area. And in the Amazon, it rains so much that the nutrients and the elements all wash out of the earth. And so they're depleted of what they need to continue the tropical forests. And God knows that. So you know where he dumped most of it? Along the Amazon. God can get dirt where he wants dirt to be. And I'm telling you, if you just be dirt sometime and let his spirit in you move you, you'll end up right where you need to be. And some of the other dirt that the Lord moved, it fell on the shores of many, many beaches. And they have done studies that this dirt had so many nutrients and the right elements in it when it fell on the coral beds on the beach where all the little fishes live. It brought the nutrients that these coral beds needed, that everybody's worried about. You know, the green people, they're worried about all this kind of stuff. They don't realize that my God can pick up dirt, he can pick up fertilizer in another country, and he can move it to another country. Now listen, if God can take dirt and bring it to heaven, how much more can he take heaven and bring it to earth? Come on! He's willing to work with whoever's willing to work with him.